Previously on Project Runway.
Hello, dolls.
The one and only Cyndi Lauper. You'll create mini collections inspired by Cyndi Lauper's iconic style. I love it.
Well, hell, I don't think anybody's gonna agree on everything.
You don't like this one?
I don't know. It's just so 80s. I just hate the 80s.
Victoria's the same.
They love her aesthetic, though.
It's a nod to the 80s, but it really feels now.
There's a poetry to the way that you can drape fabric.
You're winning this one.
Thank you so much.
This really does not connect in any way.
The garment, it has no structure. Everything's swinging all over the place like you're in a car wash.
Melanie, you are out. At stake for the winner, $250,000, courtesy of Blueprint. A feature in Elle magazine, $50,000 supplied by Pilot Friction erasable pens. And a career-changing mentorship with the Council of Fashion Designers of America. This is Project Runway.
The dynamic duo.
Hi, designers.
How are you guys?
Good morning.
You guys ready for your next challenge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding who you are as an individual is key to becoming a successful designer. Look at Alexander Wang. One of his recent collections was influenced by his family's immigration story.
Drawing inspiration from your personal history and cultural heritage can be a real value in this business.
So, for this week's challenge, you'll be reflecting on you and where you came from. We want you to create any look you want using your heritage and your unique background.
And doesn't matter if it's casual evening wear or
You make what you want to make.
Oh, perfect.
Designers, this is a one-day challenge. All right, I've left all the model cards on a table in the lounge. Jeffrey, you have immunity and you have first choice of your model.
Okay.
The remaining models are up for grabs.
Makeup should be a very important part about this look too, okay? So make sure you guys collaborate with your makeup artists, because Maybelline believes that beauty really comes from diversity and individuality. They make something for everyone, and that is exactly what you guys are trying to embrace here.
We've left tablets for you guys in case you want to research any part of your background.
And after you guys are done, you're gonna head to Mood to meet me.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Get out of here. Your time starts now.
Choose you first.
I'm gonna stick with Garnet because I think she's Scottish Italian enough.
Right.
So you guys could split them up.
I have
Just
my
kinda like-
sister, Yuan.
I want Stephanie.
What'd you get?
I got Stephanie, my Latina
Yeah, little honey.
princess.
Everybody happy?
Yes.
In order to be successful with this challenge, you kind of got to know who you are and where you come from. And I'm not really crystal clear on that. My father passed away when I was 2 years old. From the stories I was told, my father was, in the streets and affiliated with gang stuff, and ultimately it led to his demise. So I can only go off of stories and the few photos. It's kind of like a loss of identity.
Oh my God.
엄마.
나 엄마 내일 걱정했어.
I come from a very long line of very independent Black women. And with heritage being, the inspiration for this challenge and talking to the woman that I came from, couldn't be more perfect.
We're doing a family heritage challenge, so I'm tapping into Auntie.
She danced at the Cotton Club.
Right. My grandmother's sister, her name was Elle. She was Cuban and Black, which allowed her to pass in the 1940s and 1950s as white. Because of that, she was afforded several opportunities that my grandmother wasn't, because my grandmother was sort of my complexion.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
All right.
Family is only from Acuña, right?
Sí, mijo.
Okay.
Sí, tienen, cosechan mucho algodón
Algodón.
para hacer las telas.
I will do something inspired by Moldova, and this is the best challenge ever.
The most important thing probably is how beautiful are people in Moldova, especially women.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna mix Louisiana and, of course, some Oakland.
Both your grandmothers a lot of cruelty. You know, put that in some kind of way.
Yeah.
So if I could find some way to tie in this idea of just Western high fashion, because I don't want it to come off as like, you know, I'm that girl from Arkansas that's like just making denim overalls.
I just want a Cyndi Lauper challenge.
Terrible connection.
I know, it's okay, but just you're gonna have to just deal with it.
Trying to design something connected to my family heritage could be anything.
Yeah, there's all the balls of pizza and regatta.
I know, but I'm dealing with fashion.
Fashion, okay. 그래. 너무 잘하려고 그렇게 하지 말고 편하게 해.
알았어. 알잖아. We are the like people with very few words.
You know his father was Mexican.
I did not know I was Latino until right now. It's a bit insane. I have yet another element to add to the pool of confusion. Lord, it did.
Coming up,
Chelsea, what's happening?
Thank you.
You don't want to ask me one thing? That's what happened in the team challenge. I didn't give one advice, and look what happened.
Hey, Mood.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Christian.
How was your research?
Oh, my God.
So nice, right? All right, you have $300 and 30 minutes to shop. Go.
can we try to find something this type of quality as a lining but lighter? I want to do something inspired by women of Moldova, and my mother, my great-grandmother, they were very into fashion, even if at that time you didn't have access to stores, fabrics. So my main goal is to make something, my mom to say, wow.
6 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Chelsea, what's happening?
I need interfacing and trimming.
You got all kinds of colors in that basket.
It's not a lot of colors. Relax.
Cobalt and pink and yellow.
Thank you.
You don't want to ask me one thing? That's what happened in the team challenge. I didn't give one advice, and look what happened.
Okay. Can I have 2 yards of this?
I want to make a strappy jazz lounge singer dress to use a metallic netting. But it's a bit sheer, so I will have to get a lining.
Thank you, dear. I'm gonna go grab my linings and I'll be great.
Okay.
What is your opinion of it?
I don't know. They kind of remind me of like a college color.
Oh, God, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Like the Bears, that orange and blue is like
Yes.
your homie.
That's literally what it reminds me of.
Now I want to switch it to magenta.
Well, go look just to see. All right, guys, 2 minutes.
Jeez Louise.
Feathers. Get your feathers. Guys, that's 1 minute, and then you have to be in line, or you get nothing. All right, guys, that's time. Everybody better be in line.
All right, ready to rock and roll. Who's at this one?
Nobody.
With a scarf on your mouth.
Oh, because I feel like I'm getting a fever.
Yeah, you stay all the way over there.
Everybody stay away from me.
Uh-huh.
What'd you get at Mood?
I have this silver jean jacket I've created with black letters in love, and then stripes. Growing up, a lot of people would spray paint it on the back of a denim jacket, rest in peace to somebody. So I'm going to use paint to create stripes for my grandmas.
Did you buy the fabric patchworks like that?
Oh, yeah.
You're making a dress, a gown?
I'm creating a cotton gown because my dad told me that my grandpa had a cotton farm.
Oh.
So it's evening wear, but I'm also trying to tell the story about the 6 children that died at the border. I really want to tell this story of migrating for a better life. I want to be a designer who changes humanity for the better.
It's a beautiful story. I can't wait to see it.
Sergio uses fashion to express his political viewpoints. And while some people might not think this is a place or time, for me, the best part about being a designer is to be authentic. And if you need to send a message, then you should do it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kristen.
Wow, one day challenges go quick. Hi, Dayon.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're all covered up.
Trying to stay healthy.
Tell me everything.
My grandfather was a war prisoner when North Korea broke the wall.
Wow.
So while he was in North Korea, my grandmother has to escape down south.
Wild.
So I got inspiration from the shape of the building in Korea. Create little tribute to the survivors of that time until now.
Make it really dramatic so you can really tell.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
She is gilded with every inch of her life.
Well, what I'm trying to do is recreate the 1940s jazz singer. So I saw the fabric, I loved it, but then when I couldn't find the lining I wanted, I was just like, well, screw it. I'll just put muslin behind it just to give it that solid backing.
I think it's all about figuring out here what this shape is, how she moves, and this has got to fit perfect.
Yes, because even like the slightest hint of stitch wrong starts to like pull.
It cannot buckle. It cannot give her 3 booties. Please, I beg you.
Right. Let me get to work. Thank you, Kristen.
Any interest in showing me what you're gonna do with it?
I think I'm good.
You gotta show me something.
Let me get a little farther.
Okay.
And we can show it to you tomorrow.
Well, you have to show me it today.
I don't think you can have accurate opinions until you see things closer to them being done. And it's very personal to me.
I mean, I'm not here for me. I think I'm more here if you have a question or any thoughts. So that's all.
Yeah.
But that's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, Chelsea.
Hello, Christian.
How does this go with kind of your heritage?
Both my grandmothers are principals, and they both teach and have for years.
Amazing.
So I'm making a varsity jacket.
I like the idea. I feel like it could be a little bit more fashion. Like maybe the sleeve has some gathering.
So funny that you say that because I had a stronger shoulder.
Already so much cooler.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta go because you have a lot to do.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Christian.
Bye. Hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
What a lovely welcome. What's happening?
Just trying to figure out how far I have to push myself to be on the top again, so.
It needs to be you.
Yeah.
Your corset has a very French reference, and seeing this could be an interesting thing.
Exposed seams.
Everything. The process of making that corseted dress.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
More pleating.
More pleating.
I love the idea of like a country, cool Western. I mean, no one's doing that. So this is kind of this like cascading sleeve.
I've got a couple different kinds. I could do this heavily pleated kind of lantern sleeve.
Something about this being short is kind of cool.
Okay, that helps a lot.
All right, good luck.
All right, thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.
Christian.
Oh, now you're ready for me?
Yeah.
All right, Sergio, what's happening? Tell me everything.
So my dad is an immigrant from Mexico, and my mom is Mexican. And I'm a political designer, so I am taking the 6 children that have died in custody at the border, and I want to tell their story.
Wow.
And I'm going to be hand embroidering all of their names across the bottom.
Quite heavy.
It's very heavy.
I hope it comes across. I think because the story is quite powerful, maybe this could be a little bit more powerful. I don't know if it's off the shoulder and there's something.
It needs to balance out from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Okay.
All right, you guys seem to be on track for a model fitting, and I'll be back with them in a few hours. Cool. Good luck.
Thank you,
Adios.
Christian.
What's going on?
I'm finna send a muslin dress down the runway.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. So you're really gonna say muslin now?
Not complete muslin, though. It's gonna be half. Like basically showing a garment in a couture house in a process before it's completely finished. Starting over in the middle of a one-day challenge, it's pretty intense, but I'm used to working under pressure. Miss how diamonds I made. Start cutting this stuff.
Could you show me the bobbin?
You pull the latch towards you. So you pull that latch towards you.
In Korean architecture, the curve of the roof looks so organic and coexists with the environment. So I want to make this jacket with streamlined curve. This is the first time in this whole competition that I can write a message in my own language. Thank you, Shavi.
You're welcome back.
What happened to the other piece? Oh. My mother actually suffered from addiction. So my grandmother took me in and really instilled the importance of education early on, and it's why I went all the way in college. I want to give this to her as a memory while she's living, to know that your hard work and your sacrifice did not go in vain. We made it. Marquise.
Huh?
You like it?
I do.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
It's time for model fitting.
Yay.
I told you I was going to get through again.
I'm so excited. Let's rock this.
Usually at this point, I'm completely finished.
What are you doing?
I was done yesterday.
Were you really?
I don't know if I can make this happen. This is like foreign territory. I am currently in a country that I do not know.
Coming up. All right, guys, one more thing. I love surprises.
So we had to be inspired by our family heritage. My great aunt, she used to be a lounge singer in like the 50s. So we're transforming you into her.
I would like slash here and open. So
Slash.
You know what I mean? You can cut them up the front,
Right.
move open, and then that's your new pattern shape.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
I'll just pin a little bit. I literally just trashed my whole idea and started on this.
Wow.
I don't know.
I really like the fact that it's all blue, but
Yeah.
I don't understand what I don't like.
Well, she kind of looks like an alien.
It's so bad.
It's not so bad. I just think she's gonna be really blue.
I would be happy if aliens look like this.
I really like this fabric that I got made.
I mean, it kind of does make a hoo-ha there then.
What do you mean by hoo-ha?
Like a penis.
Like, I kind of lived for it. I don't think it looks
know.
like a dick at all.
48 seconds, Nancy. You're still marking. Are you serious?
I need to get her out of it.
We're going as fast as we can.
All right, designers, that's time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Sweetheart.
Later, ladies.
All right, guys, you have until the end of today to work. But one more thing. This is a flash sale challenge. I love surprises.
Woo!
Nice.
America's gonna vote on the clothes you guys make, and the fan favorite, along with the judge's favorite, will be sold on BravoTV.com.
Woo!
I'll see you on the runway.
Bye,
Christian. Bye.
Now that I find out that it's actually a flash sale challenge, I'm actually gonna cut my gown into a cocktail. I would want everybody to go out and buy and just have this conversation of having these children's names on your dress when you're at a party so that we can make a change together.
I mean, who would literally sit and make letters all day? Who would do this? I will never do this again. Oh my God.
What are you doing? I'm gonna connect this and I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna drop the lining in tomorrow.
I know I need to get the lining done and put into the gown, put a zipper on it, refit it on Nora, being that I had to tailor in so much. But it's absolutely doable with the time restraints for tomorrow.
Not my cleanest, but passable.
Time's up. Time to go home.
All right.
I cannot believe that I did this in one day.
I guess that's my sign to quit.
Let's go home.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. Let's finish our.
Today I'm nervous.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
How are we feeling?
Good.
All right, guys, here come your models.
They're back. Hello, model.
More ladies.
So I'm just gonna finish this one stitch, and then you're gonna help me finish these names up.
All right, you'll have 2.5 hours. There is a lot to do before the show.
Where the seam at? I lost the seam. Oh.
Those are so cute.
I thought I'd dress like my Italian dad today. That was
Those
my
shoes are cute.
heritage vibe.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect. Just make sure it's not tight. Like, I have to embroider all of these names in 2 hours, and that's a ton of work. So I'm enlisting my model and any model around me that's willing to help.
This makes me want to cross stitch again. What? This is so weird.
Well, you can when you're sitting back there.
This is a fashion competition, and the way that the models are helping him really is putting me off a little bit.
How'd you get it done so fast?
We don't have another choice.
It's fast.
This is not the way to do it.
Wow.
Is on the waist.
I'm going to mark each pattern and show the developmental process of constructing a garment on the corset. In couture, you see the process as you're working with the garment while it's flat before it comes together. It will look very intentional. I'm just hoping that it doesn't blow up in my face.
Oh God, the zippers won't be. I have to fix that.
All right, when you guys are ready, take your models to the Maybelline makeup studio and the Tresemme hair salon. Make sure that makeup is fabulous.
What are you doing?
Really heavy on the bottom, smoke.
The Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I call it like the magic eraser for the face.
Like a nice teal blue with green and like
Okay.
a pop of pink.
Nice.
Like an Asian inspired
Are you
color.
Korean?
Yes, I am.
I'm Korean too.
Oh,
Yeah.
반가워요.
Do you want the lips to be bright?
Yes, bright.
Okay,
bright
like
and
a
then,
bright
accent.
pink?
Yes.
I'm using this micro pencil. The little micro tip mimics hair. I don't even need to use a lip liner. Bye.
12 minutes left, guys.
I am so sorry I put this on you. It is an embarrassment to me and my craft.
My skirt is starting to buckle against the straight grain of the muslin that I used to line it with.
How's it going?
It's gonna take a miracle for me not to go home.
You have 8 minutes. You can fix some things.
There's too many things to fix right now. It's horrible.
The belt's out.
Oh, no, not out.
All right, designers, let's head to the runway. You ready? Grab your kits, whatever you need. Nancy, don't make me wait for you till the end.
Shavi, do you need thread or anything?
That ain't gonna help me at this point. I'm just gonna stop touching it.
How you feel?
Feel good.
I just hand solder in it.
You okay?
I have no other choice but to do.
Excellent. You did it.
Win this for our Latinos.
I'm sorry to embarrass you like this on TV.
Coming up, there's an unfinished element.
You got lost, and I think the end product looks like it.
Hi, designers. Welcome back to the runway. Whether you're designing from family history or to make history, some things never change. One day you're in, and the next day you're out. Take a look around. You now have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $250,000 courtesy of Blueprint. $50,000 supplied by Pilot Friction erasable pens, a feature in Elle magazine, and a career-changing mentorship with the CFDA. Please say hello to your fabulous judges. Journalist Elaine Welteroth. Hi. Editor-in-chief of Elle magazine, Nina Garcia. Fashion designer, Brandon Maxwell. And your guest judge, fabulous fashion designer, Fernando Garcia.
Hi, guys.
Along with Laura Kim, he is the co-founder of Monse and the co-creative director of Oscar de la Renta. We'll be scoring your designs as they come down the runway, and we can't wait to see a part of your family history come to life. Let's start the show.
She looks like a strong, confident, educated Black woman. This piece really symbolizes my grandmothers who are incredibly instrumental in the woman that I've become.
This look is very much my family heritage. A little bit of combat. It definitely has a vibe of war. I wish that the camo stood out more, but my look's stacking up pretty good to the other competitors. I also have immunity, so even if I'm not safe, I'm safe.
This design is very personal. It's finally time that I can speak about my own heritage and show them who I am as a designer.
Jacket goes to a different customer than this skirt.
I feel so proud. It's like a classic salsa dress, but also has this powerful message.
Can you tell what it says?
I think it's extremely difficult to make something of this caliber in a one-day challenge. I live for that.
Look, you did it.
There's some. The judges can see the skirt is buckling. It's just turned into a bit of a mess. I feel like I'm going to be on the bottom, but it's like my grandfather used to say, well, you mess up, you gotta clean up. And in this instance, I messed up and I just gotta explain to them what happened.
I love my look. It is definitely something that I wish I could have worn growing up. And I can't believe I made that coat in a day. The plaid is matching it perfectly. Everything just came together.
She is Miss America. I am so happy. It's exactly what I wanted. The denim looks expensive. The dress has movement. It has body. It is the epitome of me, and I definitely feel like I'm a top look.
She's coming.
I'm gonna die. I hate watching this. It's like walking torture.
Watch when I see this, just watch.
The tailoring is not up to my standards. It's not couture. It's trash.
Is it a
stretch crepe or something?
I'm confused about my feelings. I like it and also I don't like it. The blue is so bright. What I wanted was a very classy, elegant look, and now I have a very futuristic look.
My heritage is definitely shining through my look. The stripes and quilting represent my grandma's. I know that I nailed it.
Designers, what a compelling show. But, as you know, only one of you can be the winner of this challenge, and one of you will be out. All right, designers, we've scored your designs. Jeffrey, Brittany, Nancy, and Marquise. You are in, and you can head to the lounge. If I did not call your name, you can join us on the runway. Let's get your models out here. The 6 of you represent the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be the winner, and one of you will be out. Victoria, let's start with you. Will you tell us about your look?
I thought about designing something timeless and ageless, very sophisticated and clean.
Here's the thing. It is not timeless or ageless whatsoever, but you know what? It didn't bore me. And let me tell you something. You know how to sew. Those pants fit her within an inch of her life.
Yes.
How does this connect to your heritage?
I wanted to show our women in Moldova, they are really dressed up all the time, like day and night.
This color choice, does it have any connection to your culture?
The color in any way.
It's clear that like you kind of just wanted to make this and you just wanted to go with this color. I just think like this is a bit of a missed opportunity to tell us a little bit more about where you come from.
Yes.
So it fell flat in terms of the connection to the challenge.
But we had a bit of a split jury. I was so struck by this bold choice. You took a risk and you really leaned into it, so you made it to the top.
They're obsessed with her. They're obsessed with her.
Is it strange and different? Yes, it is, but I love it.
Thank you so much. I'm happy about this. Oh my God.
Delvin, will you please tell us about your look?
My heritage was a bit overwhelming. I'm Creole, Red, Cherokee, and then I found out Latino too. So I decided to try to make a connection between Creole and my obsession with couture houses. So thinking of the process of developing a garment, I wanted to leave part of the corset exposed.
What does it say on the bustier?
They're saying cut 2, 2B, 3B, so like the numberings of the corset pieces.
The writing in there feels really confident. And I feel like that was you. You
Yeah.
just muddled it with all of the other ideas. That was a sign of you doubting yourself.
I thought it was very dynasty, from the shoulder pad to the color story to the styling. And it's disappointing because we've seen great work from you.
I agree, but a very bold color like that is gonna call attention to any imperfection. And I think you got lost. You were unsure of what to say. And I think that the end product looks like it.
Delvin, I think it was ambitious and you got caught up in it when really it could have been more organic and it would have probably been more you.
Thank you, Delvin. Moving on to Chelsea. Chelsea, will you tell us about your look?
Both of my grandmothers, who are very influential in raising me, were both educators. So this is my rendition of a varsity jacket, and this is my grandmother who raised me's middle name.
Ah.
And my mother's maiden name is Mills, and my father's mother's maiden name is Guy, And then this is for season 18 of Project Runway.
I thought the impact of it was striking. It's fresh, it's cool. And
Thank
the
you.
silhouette with those billowing sleeves just nailed the challenge in execution and meaning behind it.
Thank you so much.
What's underneath?
I made a mustard yellow jersey dress.
I went to Notre Dame, so I love anything collegiate, but what I love about this is that you kept it simple. It's Balenciaga goes to the tailgate.
All right, moving on to Shavi. Will you please tell us about your look and what inspired it?
My grandmother's sister, her name was Ella. We called her Auntie. And she was a dancer at the Cotton Club. So I came up with a cocktail dress. But when I got to the workroom, I realized that the netting was a little bit too sheer and I didn't have a lining for it. It just really didn't gel together.
One thing I learned the years I've worked at Oscar and doing Monse is to listen to the fabric. Like what Karlie's wearing, there's barely any seams except for the waist. You should have just thrown that fabric on her, tacked it a couple of times, and thrown her down the runway.
Shavi, I love the story about your grandmother. But it's a dress we've seen, it's a basic dress. This is not your best work.
No.
The idea I love and the story behind it is so rich. I just wish I could have seen that richness in the garment.
Right. I just feel like I disrespected you guys.
You didn't. You didn't, so don't cry. You did not. Had you had more time, I'm sure we wouldn't be here. From the runway perspective, you almost had it.
All right, Sergio, will you tell us about your look?
My family, we're immigrants. We come from just the most humble working class. And even though I'm an evening wear designer, every one of my designs is politically based. So all of my inspirations tell a story through a dress. So I embroidered all the names of the 6 children that have died at the border in custody. And we need to have this conversation because nobody is less than. So I'm pissed off as a person, and I want to tell these stories. This dress, I want to remember those 6 kids. This is just a tragedy. These people deserve that opportunity.
You gotta commend them for that.
Yeah, like I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being politically inspired.
But make it beautiful.
Sergio, I'm just gonna jump in and say all of us have a heart for this particular issue. And I think that what you shared has really put this garment into context. Now I think switching gears to talk just critically about the garment itself. Is that cotton that you use to make the lace?
The whole
garment is made out of
yes,
cotton.
Ma'am.
Using cotton to create this particular lace design, I think ultimately cheapened the concept. And unfortunately, I can't get over that in order to even get into the issue that you're trying to get your audience to focus on.
Okay. You have a great platform here to say things that the world has to talk about, but you have to inspire people. And as a Latino, I wish you elevated the Latino concept. I feel like this stayed in comic book world. This is not modern. The neckline is something from a postcard from the 50s. I think you need to push yourself more as a designer, politically or not politically. Okay. Thank you for that advice.
I understood your message loud and clear, but I am here to judge you and everybody else solely on your fashion. I don't like that mullet shape that you picked. There's an unfinished element to me. I think you could have done much better.
Okay.
There it is, summarized. I love her.
Thank you, Sergio. Daeyoung, will you please tell us about your design and what it was inspired by?
I was born in South Korea. I really wanted to use brocade. I wanted this print to be like the main, so like kind of has that flow like a painting. Because I want my Korean people to be proud of me, and this is my tribute for them.
Daeyoung, I loved your outfit. I think you are a quiet designer, but you are an example of a designer that the work speaks for her. There's something really polished and elegant about your work, but most of all, I think your clothes look very expensive.
Thank you.
I think you can wear this many ways. I would have liked to see maybe that cocoony jacket with skinny leg trouser, but I think it's quite polished.
Thank you.
Taeyong, this is kind of the one look when it came down that immediately nailed the challenge for me. It had so much of you in it, but also I think any woman could throw this jacket on. And I think that that is truly the mark of a great designer. Someone that can speak across ages, across sizes, across cultures. So hats off to you. I've done a really great job. It's absolutely beautiful.
That's just adorable.
All right, designers, thank you very much. You can leave the runway, and we'll call you back when we're ready.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Why don't we start with who should be the winner of this challenge?
I think what's great about this challenge is that all of the tops were really good.
I was so shocked that Victoria made that look in one day, and it was tailored to perfection.
I mean, she's a skilled sewer, for sure.
She's a skilled sewer, and I've never seen anything hug hips like that in my life.
I know.
I mean, if this was like the superhero costume challenge, maybe she could be a winner, but unfortunately, I think she missed the mark on the heritage challenge.
It really comes down to Taeyong and Chelsea.
My gut reaction is Chelsea. I thought she nailed heritage, something that you could see in a store today.
I agree. I thought it was so chic. It just was a gorgeous garment.
It was fashion forward. I thought she really took a chance.
Yeah.
I think she put herself out there.
This is a flash sale challenge, and I can see many women wearing Taeyong's look.
I thought she looked like she walked out of a painting. The styling, the hair, the makeup, the strongest we've seen from her. Now, for the harder decision, we need to decide who is going home. Where do we want to start?
I'm honestly shocked and disappointed to see all three of these really talented designers on the bottom three.
I have to say, Sergio's, I think it had potential, but it could have been a little bit more modern.
The story took center stage when really what should have taken center stage were the clothes.
But Xavi's look felt so basic and so poorly made.
Xavi had an idea that was against that type of fabric.
Oh, but I think if you put a belt and a coat on top of Xavi's, that it would be okay.
We haven't seen that dress 1,000 times in every price range. Yes, we have.
I think Delvin is somebody who has potential.
What about this garment makes you want to see more from him?
The side patch. I thought that that was a very bold idea that I have never seen. And I think if he would have believed in himself a little bit more, he would have done something truly innovative.
But what worries me about him is it looks a little dated.
The color was tacky. She was busting out of the back of that skirt.
I absolutely think that today he had the worst garment.
All right, so we all agree. Let's get him back out here.
God.
Chelsea, Taeyong, and Victoria. You all took big risks that really came through in your garments. Victoria, you are in. Congratulations. You can leave the room.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Taeyong and Chelsea, one of you will be the winner of this challenge. You'll receive immunity in the next round, and you'll have your look sold on bravotv.com. Chelsea, congratulations. You are the winner of this challenge.
Thank you so much.
You took on the Heritage Challenge with a varsity jacket, and you gave it new life. You absolutely knocked it out of the park.
That means the world, the literal world to me. Thank you.
Taeyong, you are also in. Job well done. Thank you. You can leave the runway.
I won! I can't believe it! Yay! As an African-American designer, it was so incredibly personal to me. I paid homage to both my grandmothers, my background. And it's a flash sale, yay!
Delvin, Xavi, and Sergio. We could tell that this challenge meant a lot to each of you. but it also tripped you up in different ways. Sergio, you are in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you, guys.
Xavi and Delvin, one of you will be in and one of you will be out. Delvin, you didn't have a clear vision for your garment and the execution was unsuccessful. Xavi, we wish we were as moved by your look as we were by the story that inspired it. Delvin, you are in.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Xavi. That means you are out.
There's nothing in. I'm in.
I'm happy you're in.
I'm happy too.
Xavi, we have seen really exceptional work from you. I know that this is just one small part of your greater story.
Thank you. I understand. I know if it's not up to my standards, it can't be up to your standards. I can't lie and say it doesn't hurt.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys. I tried my hardest to recover from something that I couldn't even control at a point. However, mine was the worst on the runway today.
I gained a brother, a son, and a friend for life. Just so you know, okay?
I came here to be me and to show my talents to the world. And I'm hurt.
Xavi, I see like the passion, the hard work that you put into it, and know that that is something that not everybody has. But I'm so sorry that I have to send you to the workroom, clean up your space. I really am.
My work, my craftsmanship is above and beyond anything that I showed here. I hope I made my grandmother proud.
Next on Project Runway.
Designers, each of you are going to be entering a collab with the Ashley Longshore.
Hey, are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
She doesn't seem like she's functioning at all.
Your model is getting swallowed up.
It was clunky.
You are actually on the bottom of this challenge.